Can we publish it?
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
Okay,
That's
great.
right.
Thank you.
Okay.
So let me begin by asking if you come into this session with some idea of what type you are. Are you fairly new to cognitive functions? Have you been studying it for a while? What background do you have?
Uh, yeah, I have
Yeah,
an
I have an
idea of
idea of
what type
what
I
type
am.
I am.
I've
I've
been
been
into
into
cognitive
cognitive
functions and
functions and
everything
everything
for
for
like,
like
I guess,
I guess
real
real
deep,
deep,
fairly
fairly
obsessed
obsessed
about
about
you.
you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So then let me ask. So let's say that two people are fighting in the street. They're arguing with each other,
All
and you're
right.
just walking by, and
Mm-hmm.
it's a lady and a man. It's
Lady and the man.
Dave and Stacy. Dave and Stacy are arguing in the street, and you're walking by, not really trying not to pay too much attention, and then Stacy says, "You, come over here. You tell him. We're gonna tell you what we think, and you tell us who's right." Now, you're gonna accept that invitation? You're gonna be like, no, I don't want to do this.
Um,
Um,
if I
if
have
I
to,
have time,
I'll
I'll
probably
probably
accept
accept
the
the
human.
human. Okay, so let's say it turns out that Stacy's upset because Stan brought her food to work, but he forgot that soup that she likes. And Dave's saying, "Listen, Stacy, I left what I was doing. I got up. I went and got you food. I brought it all the way there. And instead of being grateful, you just shouted at me because didn't bring you your special soup." And so she's saying, "But he knows that's my favorite part of that lunch. And he didn't get it anyway. Now who's right, Mister?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um.
Um.
Well, I'll
Well, I'll
probably
probably
say,
say
sometimes people
sometimes people
forget
forget
things.
things. Yeah, but it's my favorite soup in the entire world. I was just looking so forward to that soup. Then my lunch got there. Yes, it had the sandwich. Yes, it had the salad. Yes, it had the drink. Yes, it had the muffin. Yes, it had the cookie. But it didn't have the soup.
Probably
Probably
ask,
ask,
what
what
would
would,
what could
what
he
could he
do
do
to,
to,
you
you
know,
know,
make up
make up
for it
for it
or
or he needs to
whatever.
promise to bring me soup every day for the next 2 weeks. And Dave's like,
Uh,
see, this is what I'm talking about. She's just unreasonable.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I'll
I'll
probably
probably
suggest him.
suggest him.
Go ahead,
Go
try to
ahead, try
bring
to
the
bring the
soup.
soup.
Um,
Um,
just bring the
bring
soup
the
for the
soup for
next
the
two
next two
weeks
weeks
or
or
1 week
1 week
or
or
whatever.
whatever.
Try to
Try to
come to a
all right,
compromise about it.
all right, cool. So, do you feel like you're good at mediating between people in conflict?
Probably
Probably
not.
not. Okay. Do you think you're good at solving mechanical problems? For example, if I said, "Oh, come to my house, please, because I need your help," and I've got all these problems. I point to this one door that won't close because the doorknob's broken, a gate that won't shut all the way because it's got a problem. There's a toilet that the toilet seat moves around, and I wanted to get it straightened out. Like, can you explain to me how to do these things? I'm confused.
Yeah. I could
I could
probably
probably um
yeah, I could
yeah, I could
probably
probably
help.
help.
I could
I could
probably
probably
help.
help.
I may
I
not
may
be the
not be the
best at
best
it,
at it,
but
but
I'd
I'll
attempt it.
attempt it. Okay. Uh, when's the last time you took a long car drive by yourself?
By
By
myself for
myself
like
for
no
like no
reason.
reason? No, not for no reason.
Um,
Just I'm saying you had to drive a long distance. You didn't have anybody sitting in the car with you.
uh,
Uh,
well,
well,
I
I
used to
used to
have
have
to
to
for
for
work
work
like a
like a
couple
couple
months
months
ago.
ago.
That
That
was my
was my
regular
regular
routine
routine
for
for um,
like
like
3 hours,
3 hours
at the
at the
beginning and
beginning
the
and
end
the
of the
end of
week.
the week.
Take a
Take
three
a three
hour
hour
trip
trip
to
to
wherever I was
wherever I was
working at.
working at. What did you do during the drive?
Listen
Listen
to
to
basically
basically
listen to
listen to
YouTube
YouTube
videos.
videos.
Okay, maybe some
Maybe some
music,
music,
whatever.
whatever. Okay. Uh, so what happens in times when, let's say, you've got a YouTube video going on, and then you hit a dead spot or whatever. The YouTube video stops playing. You're kind of waiting for it to start playing again, but you forget, and it doesn't start playing again. And so you've been sitting in silence for 15 or 20 minutes. What are you thinking about? What's going on in your head?
I'll probably end up like talking to myself or like rehashing, whatever issues or whatnot I have going on in my life at the time.
Okay. Do you have clear goals?
Yeah. Like maybe overall vision. I'd probably say overall vision. Like it's not too tight. Like I must do this and that, but I want to do. I want to do this thing. I want to have this set up. Somewhere in the near future, about a year or two, three.
Do you have a wife or girlfriend or significant other?
Yeah.
Okay. What things that she provides for you in your life or relationship do you think are most valuable?
Probably honestly like companionship. But she does take care of a lot of like bills, routine stuff like paying it. Not paying it, but like getting it paid. With my money and
All
the accounts and all
that. Yeah. She handles the sort of boring legwork stuff you don't want to do, or what?
Yeah. Well, not really that I don't want. It's probably more that she wants to do it, or that I don't take care of it. Quick enough, on time enough.
Okay.
For her liking, so she jumps to all that.
So everybody is a baby in one area. For me, it's SI. I want to be fed and given water and told when to take a bath and stuff like that. So, where are you a baby?
Probably socially. Probably no.
You want you'd like somebody to manage other people's perceptions, sort of like run interference for you, is going to a setting or a party, and just say excuse my husband his social failures and smooth them over and stuff, or what?
Yeah, that'll be for somebody that's that'll be great. Somebody just to start a conversation for me or whatever. He's like that. So
that makes sense.
Okay.
There's a fourth slot there. Okay, well, so do you think of yourself as an introvert or an extrovert?
I'll say introvert.
Well, what do you think the main difference between an introvert and an extrovert is?
I know the young, the whole young concept of gain energy, lose energy, by in the outside world and whatnot. I don't think I necessarily lose energy like that. But I would say my personal definition would be just somebody. I like the definition with like a internal process going on. They process that have a certain internal process before they.
Sure. So in other words, you're introvert because you have introverted function first, basically.
Yeah.
Okay. I think that's the right answer. Okay. Well, Spacey, you want to tackle some questions?
Sure. What do you do for work?
I'm an electrician. Well, I'm an apprentice, 50 apprentice right now. So.
Oh, cool. Me too.
He did electrical in New York.
Yeah.
He wasn't a
Okay.
50-year apprentice, so they didn't let him into the university.
Right. Yeah. I was just. I
Yeah,
went
yeah,
to.
I know it's hard.
I did a 2-year vocational program and then started going private for like a year and a half. Anyway, what made you decide to be an electrician?
I
got
into. I
I
wanted to get
into
into like solar energy, and I tried applying for certain jobs after. I, I actually got a degree. I got a degree in physics, bachelor's, and no
no
one
one
couldn't really find any work around
Right.
in particularly in the
particularly in the
field.
field.
So
So
I
I
wanted to get
wanted to
into
get into
solar
solar
energy,
energy,
and
and
I
I
went to
went to
a
a
conference,
conference,
and
and
they were
they were
basically saying
basically
that
saying that
what they were
what they
really
were really
looking
looking
for
for
were
were
electricians.
electricians.
So
So
just
just
researching on the
searching on the
internet,
internet,
found
found
the
found the
union, and
and
applied there.
applied it.
I got
I got
in.
in.
What
I
state
basically
are
got
you
there.
in?
Florida.
Florida.
Was it easy for you to get in? Like how? What happened?
Yeah,
We have Florida.
yeah,
Yeah,
it was
it was
fairly
fairly
easy.
easy.
I
I
just went
just
through
went through
the
the
application
application
process.
process.
Took
Took
about
about
like
3
3 months,
months,
4 months.
4 months.
I actually
Actually
got a
got a
job
job
in
in
between that
between that
time.
time.
I actually
I
got
actually got
lots of
lots of
jobs in
jobs in
between that
between that
time.
time.
And
And
yeah, it took
it
about
took
4
about 4
months. I
months.
took
I
the
took the
test and
test and
everything,
everything,
and
and
then
then
I
I
got in.
got in.
Was it an interview or anything?
Um, it was
It was
like
like
a
a
mock
mock
interview.
interview.
I think
I think
they had
they had
basically
basically
as part
that's
of the
part of the
process. But I
process.
think
But
I
I
was
think I was
basically
basically
accepted.
accepted.
Oh, okay,
Before
I
that.
got you.
Yeah.
They
In
in Florida
Florida,
especially at
especially
that
at
time
that time,
they
they
needed
needed
the
the
labor
labor
force,
force.
so
So
Right.
you
Yeah. No, that's
get
get everybody.
good idea. I mean, did you go into physics because of your interest in solar energy?
No.
No.
Well, nah.
Nah.
Just from
Just
high
from high
school
school
at the
at the
time,
time,
because
because
I
I
was
was
on and
on
off
and off
college
college
for a
for a
while. It took
while.
me
It
like
took me
10
like 10
years
years
to
to
actually
actually
get my
get my
degree.
degree.
Okay.
10 or 12
12
years.
years.
Uh, I
I
just
just
in high
in high
school I was
school I was
just
just
I
I
wanted
wanted
to
to
uh, the whole
the whole
concept
concept
sounded
sounded
interesting.
interesting.
It was it was
It
like
was like
math with the
math with the
application.
application.
Okay.
Prior to getting with your significant other, did you slay the puss?
Nah,
No,
nah.
you just didn't want to, or you couldn't.
You're probably more on the
more on the
couldn't
couldn't
side.
side.
Okay.
And what would interfere with that process?
Probably meeting,
Meeting
just
is
actually
actually
meeting
meeting
and
and
interacting with the
interacting with the
people.
people.
I'll
I'll
probably
probably
say
say um
I
I
think
think
I'm
I'm
fairly
fairly
attractive.
attractive.
It would
It would
probably
probably
meeting
meeting
numbers of
numbers
like
of like
actually
actually
you know
you know
pursuing,
pursuing,
and
and
then
then
it's
it's
a
a
thing
thing
of
How'd you get
oh
your
it's been
current chick?
huh?
How'd you get your current one?
She
she
long
long
story.
story
Well,
well
we
we
were
were
she
she
first
first
came up
came
to
up to
me,
me
or she
she
first
first
approached
approached
me,
me
and
and
uh, she
she
approached
approached
me.
me.
It
It
didn't
didn't
work.
work out.
Uh, it was
It was
kind of
kind of
back and
back and
forth.
forth.
We were
We were
friends for
friends
a
for a
while.
while. She
She was
was
kind of
kind of
turned
turned
off.
off.
Or,
Was she
kind of
kind of
rejected me
rejected
for
me
a
for a
minute,
minute,
and we
and we
went
went
back and
back and
forth,
forth,
and
and
then
then
till it
till it
came a
came
time.
time.
I
I
actually
actually
got
got
another
another
girlfriend,
girlfriend,
broke up
broke
with
up with
her,
her,
and
and
we
we
ended up
ended up
together.
together.
So you just went and got another girlfriend while you were still talking to this other person before you finally got with them?
No,
Nah, well,
it was
it was
like
like
that was
that was
like
like
2000, from
from
2011,
2011,
2012
2012
to
to
wasn't
wasn't
exactly
exactly
talking.
talking.
Okay.
No,
We,
we
we
had
had
like
like
kind
kind
of
of
pressure.
pressure.
That wasn't exactly picking up on me. She wasn't that interested, so while she wasn't that interested, someone else came along.
So how'd you get this other chick?
Just on the internet.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Did you
met
meet her?
her and
Did you meet her and start talking to her on some random site, or did you actually go onto a dating site and find her that way?
random site.
Okay.
Okay. Hmm.
So it's time to ask some TI questions.
Yeah.
For sure. The moment is pregnant with the need to ask TI questions.
It's true.
So, okay, I'll start here. My grandmother's brother's only sister's husband's only daughter's only son is who?
Would be me.
Okay.
Okay.
If some pigs have shells, oh wait, we're having a little bit of a connection. You back? Can you hear me?
Yeah. I'm here.
If all pigs have shells, and I'm sorry, let me start over. If some pigs have shells, and all things with shells are turtles, and some turtles swim in the ocean, can we conclude that some pigs swim in the ocean?
All right. Can you repeat it?
Yeah. Sorry, I guess we cut out. Let me turn off the camera for a second so I get better audio for you, okay?
All right.
If some pigs have shells, and all things with shells are turtles, and some turtles swim in the ocean, can we conclude that some pigs swim in the ocean?
Yeah.
Okay. Only Jose likes macaroni and cheese.
Okay.
Bob is named Jose. Therefore, Bob likes macaroni and cheese. Valid or invalid?
All right. Jose likes macaroni and cheese.
Only Jose likes macaroni and cheese. And Bob is named Jose. Can we conclude that Bob likes macaroni and cheese?
Yeah.
Okay. If Joe and Judy go together on their romantic moonlit walk on the beach tonight, then Josie will stay home alone. And if Josie stays home alone, then Charlie will come over and get his Mac on. Now, if in fact either Judy or Joe do not go on their romantic moonlit walk, then one or both of them will stay home. And if that's the case, then Josie will not be alone and Charlie will not come get his Mac on. Here's an additional piece of information. Judy and Joe break up at sunset.
Okay.
What can we conclude?
That Charlie got Mac on.
No, Charlie didn't get his Mac on.
He didn't.
Because if they broke up at sunset, then they couldn't have gone on their moonlit walk at the beach.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Spacey, what do you think? Do you want to ask some questions?
I'll keep asking some more questions, I guess.
Yeah, I'll ask some more.
Yeah. How long were you single before both of these chicks that we talked about previously?
It was probably 2 years.
2 years? Okay. What did you do during that time?
probably around that time I attended a lot of like social events around the open mic scene. In, in my local area. So.
What kind of media were you doing? Music? Were you performing or what?
Yeah, I was doing some music, some poetry.
Okay, interesting. And you stopped doing that because you started doing electrician stuff, or what?
I kind of just kind of lost the passion for it.
Okay. And when you had passion for it, what made you enthusiastic about it?
Found a way to express myself and get out a message over probably over in a form that people would be able to receive it, take it in.
Okay.
What do you do with your free time?
Probably read, just research, YouTube videos, lectures, that type of stuff.
About what kind of topics, other than MBTI?
Right. In general, religion, I guess political type stuff.
Okay.
History.
Let me ask you a question. Once upon a time, there was a rabbit, and he was friends with a bunch of dung beetles. Now, the dung beetles liked the rabbit fine because he didn't bother them or anything. And one day, the rabbit came up to the dung beetles and said, "Hey, dung beetles, I'm a tortoise. I'm not a rabbit." And the dung beetles said, "Really?" And the rabbit said, "Yeah, see, you can tell I'm a tortoise because you can ride on my back." And the dung beetles climbed on the rabbit's back, and the rabbit carried them very slowly, tortoise style, across where they need to go. And the dung beetle said, "Wow, thanks, rabbit." And the rabbit said, "Remember, I'm not a rabbit, I'm a tortoise." He said, "Okay." And then every day the rabbit did this, and he did more and more tortoise-like things, becoming slow and eating lettuce. And in fact, some of his hair, he used hair gel to create a hard shell on him, just like a tortoise has. And so much so that even a female tortoise came over and started being his girlfriend. Now, is the rabbit a rabbit or a tortoise?
It's a rabbit.
It's a rabbit?
Yeah.
Okay. Why can't it be a tortoise?
Not biologically a tortoise.
Okay.
Right.
So, would you agree? Do you think then that gender is a social construct or biological?
I mean, I guess how they explain it, that the gender identity is a social construct, but the sex isn't.
Okay. So, I could be transgender, but I can't be transsexual?
Right.
Okay. Are you sure you're not oppressing me right now?
I'm trying my best not to. Okay. If you want to feel transsexual, go for it.
I don't. So, okay, but it's interesting to note because some people call them transsexuals. They're not transsexuals. They're transgender by those definitions.
True.
Yeah.
Transsexual is when you actually get the bottom surgery.
Yeah.
But it's still not transsexual. To be transsexual, you need to get transchromosomal.
All right. Well, that's what the term is used, I think, for. But anyway,
I'm gonna get chromosome alteration surgery to make my Y chromosome look like an X. So I can spell xylophone with both my chromosomes. Anyway, What do you think, Spacey? This guy's a bit of a conundrum.
He is a bit of a conundrum, yeah.
Okay,
what were you like in high school?
Somewhat of a loner, especially like I went through I was in a disciplinary program in high school. It was kind of like interrupting my regular high school life. But in the beginning, I had a walk.
Yeah.
I was getting in trouble and everything.
what kind of trouble?
So,
Yeah.
skipped class, got caught smoking weed.
Oh, okay.
Got suspension. Just
All right.
not coming to what I'm supposed to. So
Hold on a second. You were smoking
the
marijuana?
Yeah.
You better lay off that devil's
No,
lettuce.
no
son.
stereotype.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that really they should have given you some kind of award
Yeah.
as a role model for the other students.
Mhm.
Instead of putting you in the disciplinary room, they should have put you in the showcase student award section.
This is where the system
in
failed
better
you.
world.
Right here.
If I were running that school, I'd say, students, let me go on the intercom. Students, I want to announce today a special, Riverside High Raiders thank you to Ekundayo for his bonging it up in the courtyard today. We were all impressed by his mighty lungs. You want to see some mighty lungs? I got some pretty mighty lungs. This guy's got some mighty lungs right here.
Oh, Lord.
Here we go, Spacey. Mighty it down.
All right, I'll transubstantiate this bong rip to you, sir.
Yeah, we're transubstantiating bong rips for you.
Okay.
I hope you feel good off of this.
Remember, Spacey is sacrificing all of the high from this so that you can get it. I hereby, as our pastor of the Lorian Church, amongst other things, I hereby transubstantiate this bong rip for you.
Praise him!
Well done, Spacey.
Appreciate it.
At 48, one has to pass the lung torch on to a younger generation. I can still pull a mighty bong rip myself, though. So you probably don't smoke weed right now because it's probably some electrician testing thing or something?
They usually don't test for that shit. Oh, really?
I actually, I really don't smoke weed, just in general.
Yeah.
It just happens to be I do smoke the CBD stuff.
Okay.
What about alcohol? Do you drink alcohol? No?
Yeah.
Shoot heroin?
Nah.
You boof Molly?
No.
No Molly.
No Molly. Yeah, try to be boofing no.
Okay. Snort crank?
Nah.
Alright, well.
I'm looking for something here. What were you like when you were a little kid?
I would say I was quiet. My pops he actually said I was friendly. I remember as a baby I was going to be hyper and I was getting into things and whatnot. But my view of myself I was quiet, maybe a little weird.
Well, how can you be hyper and quiet at the same time?
As a baby I was hyper.
Okay.
I think all that. Yeah, by the time I was 6, 7, 8, I would probably calm down, was more on the quiet side.
And what were you doing by then?
As far as concerned what?
Just activities for fun,
No, I guess played, did baseball, go soccer, hanging out around with friends, around the neighborhood, friends and stuff.
Yeah.
Watch TV. I watch a lot of TV.
How many different reasons can you think to put your child into Cub Scouts?
I guess good discipline, social, get that social interaction, get
No, we can't hear him.
Yeah, we can't hear him now.
But he's back. Wait, no, he's not.
No.
We seem to have lost audio. I don't know if you can hear us or not. We're going to refresh.
Oh, wait.
Oh, what's going on here?
Fuck, what the hell is this?
Hello? Hello? Hi.
hello.
Hey, someone just called.
Okay, let me hand you over to Spacey here.
Hey, how you doing?
Can you hear me? Can you say something? Can you say something so I can see if I can hear you? No audio? No? I can't hear you at all. Can you see me or hear me? Can you refresh? I can see here. Can you see me? Can you hear me? Oh, I can hear you a little bit now. Can you say something again? Can you refresh? Can you hear me? I can't hear you. Can you refresh? Refresh. Leave and come back. Can you leave this and come back? Thank you. Can you hear me?
Hello.
Okay, there I can hear you. Yeah. Can you hear me? Can't hear me? Mic check, mic check. Pull out your headphones.
Hello.
Yeah, take out your headphones. Now the audio is working. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? No.
These fuckers. Hello.
Hello?
Yeah.
You gotta figure it out?
Yeah. I think I have a fucked up set of headphones that sometimes they connect.
Yeah, I figured.
I'm
I could tell by the way that the sound would sometimes come in a little bit.
But
I
yeah,
can tell it's a headphone jack issue or something.
Yeah.
Okay,
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you fine now.
All right.
All right, so let Let me ask you some more expert intuition questions. If I came up with a product, and it's a combination product, it's a combination vacuum cleaner and flare gun, so that if you have an emergency at sea using a vacuum cleaner, you can shoot a flare into the air. Now, I need you to help me come up with some clever names for this new product, because I can't think of it. Can you help me come up with some names for it?
So, sucker blast. Vacuum gun.
Okay.
Clean explosion.
Okay. Okay, let me ask you this. So, how successfully do you think you manage, like, if a situation required of you a lot of careful communication? In other words, being careful not to hurt somebody's feelings. It's a very sensitive issue. You have to talk to somebody about something they're doing that you're going to be embarrassed to be talked to about, but you need to be talked to about, or something like that. How successfully do you think you can manage that conversation?
How successful I can talk to somebody about a sensitive issue.
Yeah.
It depends on how deep, if it's like real, like real psychological, like therapeutic type stuff. Might need somebody more professional or somebody better at doing that. I could probably manage to, if it's just like sensitive, I could probably manage to, come across decent.
Okay. How often do you say things that hurt people's feelings?
Do I hurt other people's feelings?
Yeah, how often do you say things that hurt people's feelings?
I would say I don't think I do much. I would say I don't think I do much. I tend to say like the idea saying I'll probably say less.
Okay. Can you tell when you have? Is it clear from their facial expression or something?
Probably something I don't keep track of.
Okay.
Well, can say I will.
I think this one's a cigarette, and thanks, Tracy. You asked a couple questions.
Okay.
You're a tough nut to crack.
Hey, you are pretty tough.
I've got an idea or two.
Okay.
So let me think.
When did you start getting into music?
I mean, always like music, been a big music fan. Probably 2014, I started rapping.
Okay.
Because someone suggested, this girl suggested that, I tried to do it, and I was like, hey, fuck.
Okay, so you don't think you would have thought of it yourself?
Yeah, I mean, I probably could have, I could have, but just how it wound up, she put the idea in my head, and I kind of built, build up it. It took a minute to sink in, and
Right.
until I'm trying to say, and I'll keep doing it, and I was like, shit, I might as well.
So
Still.
might as well.
Or not might as well, but actually, I kind of did, or the same message over music thing. I was just thinking if other people do it, I could do it too.
Okay. Do you have a clear idea of like what motivates you or why you do things?
Say probably fairly well. It could probably take it down. Could probably take it somebody to just a few things. Not that complicated.
What does that mean?
I'm saying yeah, I'll probably have like one or two motivations.
What are those?
Just to improve the world, improve, have improvement for, my people, and just have a better understanding of life, in general.
And who are your people?
Black people.
Yeah, when I'm black, I worry with that too.
Right.
I'm transracial. I don't know if you're aware.
Yeah.
Anyway, I am conflicted on you.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is, you're not awkward at all.
No.
But I think you're an ISTJ who thinks he's an INTP.
Okay, that was my guess.
I think you're an ISTJ who thinks he's an INTP. And I almost thought you were an INTP for a while. But you have...
Yeah, I did for a little while, right.
You have 6-slot demonstrative TI, not dominant
I started
TI.
thinking 6-slot TI, but then I wasn't sure which...
I'm pretty sure. Now, I'm less sure on you than I am with most people we type.
Because he seems like an SE type, that's the thing.
But he's talking about all this not doing shit, right?
That's true.
And that's consistent with ISTJ.
It is.
Who have ignoring SE. Now, we
haven't
really asked a bunch of...
do that too.
We haven't asked a bunch of SI questions.
Right. You could try it, yeah.
I mean, we only got a few minutes here because we got another one coming up and we have to have a short break.
Okay, let's shoot.
But can you tell me, do you like mayonnaise on your sandwich?
Have what?
Do you like mayonnaise on your sandwich?
No.
How about mustard?
I'm a raw vegan, so...
oh, you don't eat any... Okay, so is it for health reasons or ethics reasons?
Health.
Okay. Do you feel like your stomach is more settled when you eat the way you're eating now?
Settled. I guess I just think my energy levels. My energy levels are. I feel light on my feet.
Was there a problem you were trying to solve when you did that, or is it just a general good health thing? Like, were you saying, I don't like how sluggish I'm feeling, so I'm going to change my diet? Or do you just say, changing my diet's a good idea, so I'm going to change my diet?
It was... Yeah, it has a connection with the group I was, who I was moving on, like a kind of affiliation with my spiritual path.
Okay.
And then that was motivation, and then the health it made sense health wise. That's kind of what everybody's doing, so and it made sense health wise.
Do you exercise much?
I try to do some like push-ups and lift weight regularly, but my thing has been I've been kind of following out. My thing is work out at work. I'm physical at work, so it should be good.
Okay.
How much sleep do you need tonight?
Probably 7. Probably 7. Might get like 5, 4. Maybe 8 sometimes.
Gotcha.
Okay. Well, you know what? I'm not entirely sure what you are. I'm tentatively going ISTJ.
I'm gonna go with ISTJ too.
But you're not. You're unlike most ISTJs that I've encountered in the sense that, well, I don't pick up that the normal sort of obvious cues of polar FE from you, but I don't pick up any. The way your answers were about that I was interpreting as fourth slot for a while. I think were really an avoidance thing that you developed. The seventh slot, and you're saying how you don't talk that much and you choose to. I mean, you could say that about a lot of introverts,
So
but
the thing is, I don't see ISTJs act out a lot when they're younger. But I mean, you know, I guess it could always be the case. There's certain
you
inconsistencies.
said he was
that I
hyper when he was younger.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah,
It's tough.
Yeah, we're out of time, but if we're publishing this, if you said we could publish it, if you're still cool with that, then you'll get a lot of people commenting and a lot of opinions, especially about this one, since Spacey and I are considerably less certain than normal. Normally, I always tell people I'm 100%. We're as close to 100% as we can get, because usually we're pretty sure. You're a bit of a confusing one.
Yeah, I would say that's most likely a good thing for you.
I mean, it means
you're a pretty well-rounded person, or at least you hide your flaws pretty well. Yeah.
Yeah, and it also makes you an interesting case study because it's not that often that we come across ones that we don't have that we have trouble citing. So that'll bring this to a close. Thanks for watching, viewers, and please do comment and offer any thoughts you have about what his type is.